Okay guys, so we're back with another VOD review. I know I didn't do something public since a while. That's basically due to the fact that I've been pretty busy with coaching in Portuguese League. But since I'm not coaching there anymore, I have more time now. The reset time is okay. It's like 50 seconds, which is nice. So you should arrive pretty normal. Yeah, there we go. I personally like to go and reset at like 0.42, but that's just personal preference. What you could do here is, since you know you're playing into Hackerim, and you saw him here early with a sweeper, you know that he actually probably won't have a ward around here, especially in lower elos. It's unlikely that he will have a ward in his bot side jungle. Plus, you should have your trinket now as well. You did trinket swap, which is nice. And it's a Hackerim that starts topside. It would be a giga threat for him if you take his blue buff and your Grump, and then you just continue on farming. This will work, but what you can do after this, after you took those camps, you can try to look for a bot lane gank. The problem with is going for a bot lane gank means you are giving away your position. So this is what you could have done. You could have invaded him, go for a bot lane gank, get 2 kills. Problem is, Hackerim is probably around here-ish, or here, like somewhere around here, probably. And if he sees you ganking bot lane, he can take your entire topside jungle for free as well. And it was literally just a vertical jungle, so you have to decide if it's really worth to go for it. Like, I might say it would be worth if you mark their bot lane. So you could have invaded here, I think, as Kindred. And I hope I don't keep on lagging, because it's really disturbing me. Am I the only one that sees this lag? Okay, you smite here, or just the first smite. Where are you getting pinged away? What? This was perfectly fine from your side. Yeah, okay, well, that's nothing you can do, something. Okay, nice. Okay, I see you already smiting the... Keep in mind that this is warded while you do this. Well, not it's whatever. What the fuck, man? Basically, you see, I see Hackerim invading here now. If you want to know why he invaded you, it's basically because you got spotted topside, which you know, and you could expect, okay, now Hackerim, because you path from top to bot lane, he will now be entering your bot side jungle that you didn't take because you 3-camped as Kindred, which he also knows that you 3-camped into Kindred because of your CS. I mean, you didn't 3-camp completely, but it's like, you just took 3-camp and, like, you know, Grump, I mean, Wolves and this as well, so. He knows, you could know that you could hold bot side jungle still up, so. You have to be at least prepared that this will happen. Plus, if you would have known that, then you would have known that Hackerim is still bot side because you just invaded your bot side jungle, and if you go for this play, Hackerim will also be there. You should be able to grab that kill though, yeah. I think you could have played this even a little bit better. I'm not even sure if you had to flash there. I wasn't looking at your cooldowns. It's like whatever. It's a 1-for-1 trade. If there's like two things now here. You're pathing from base towards bot side. That could have two reasons. Either you just knew your bot lane is getting ganked. That is very nice that you know it. Like, this is the positive part. If you went bot side because you knew Hecarim will gank bot lane here, that's really good. That's respectable. If you were going bot lane to click Crux, then it was really shit for you to go there. I mean, theoretically. Doesn't matter on the input what's happening here. I just want to, like a personal input, if you went bot lane because you wanted to counter gank or just to clear your jungle from bot to top. Because those are two different perspectives. Because if you just wanted to do Crux and then you see Hecarim being here and they're like, oh wait, I can do something here, then it's not your good, you know? You basically misplayed, but you got rewarded for it. But if you say, okay, Hecarim is going to you wasted your E there, by the way. Is going to gank bot lane, then that was really good for me. And I think you could have done more if you didn't waste your E here. Your bot lane is pretty safe in a state at the moment, I would say, because their wave is pushing into you. And you could look for something, yeah, which you do, which is nice. Because enemy bot lane had to either just give up the wave entirely or do something, plus you get rewarded for Scuttle as well. If you're doing things like this, overall, I don't really care about how fat you might be or you are, or how much prior your lanes have. I would personally, if you're doing stuff like this and you don't have a ward in here, I would just do it around here, so you can't get caught blindly. Even though you use your trinket, I would just still be here and you got still more distance. Like, your trinket is like going around here. And like, you will spot him if he's here and if he's already in E-charge, because he has because Hecarim players mostly charge from like here or something. I don't know about the changes to just hit this camp, and if you're just there and he hits you with full charge, that could be really deadly, especially if you half-life like this. Luckily your laners are there as well. But now you have to imagine that this wasn't your good, because this would have actually gotten punished really hard if your Lysandra didn't move. I mean, didn't move, which is most likely the case in solo queue. Plus, you should have, my opinion is, while killing Hecarim, you should have kited towards this direction, because basically, if you would have kited into this direction, you would have more distance now against Corki, because you're basically kited towards this direction, now you're walking into this direction again, which basically makes you lose distance, and Corki being able to W on top of you, basically to get in range of Q and stuff like this and out attack. But this would have been avoided as well. Corki gets a double kill because Lysandra reads for it, happens. You continue to clear. Is it pinged? It's not pinged. You are ganking while you don't actually have any import of lanes. That's a nice Hecarim ult. So this would have not happened if you would have been like, okay, where is Hecarim? And if you maybe. So you are here, you get the reset timer. Okay. I mean, it would have. It's not a clear call where Hecarim goes, but the problem is you are forcing something while you don't know where Hecarim is, and you're trying to force something that is not needed to get forced. Plus, it would have been a different outcome if you didn't ping what this brush before, which I basically don't get, because in my opinion there was no need for you to actually like get this ping ward, because it doesn't give any information. Plus, your laners don't even have TP. So it's not even a flank TP. So, plus, I don't think you Shen expected it actually, that you go for a ping ward here. So you're saying you're on the way, and I'm not sure if he engaged or what the plan was. Oh, I think I might get it now. I think you just wanted to go through here and path towards there to gank, and didn't want to face check. That's why you pink warded it. Okay, then I get it, but it would have still better if you would just walked here, because this wards will spot you even. Actually, I mean, theoretically, he shouldn't place this ward like this, because I'm not quite sure what he sees. Actually, I think you can't even go here, but I'm not sure. Let's just test it out. Actually, oh, that was Hecarim. Okay, they didn't spot you. Okay. If that would have worked because you went out of vision, that's still not like because you played it well. It's because the ward is placed so shit. Because this ward looks like you placed it from here or some shit like that. I don't even know if that's possible. But I don't know a reason why you should place the ward here. Besides, if you spotted it, that he entered with his wards and he wanted to go to punish that, then it's one thing. But you still have to respect that you didn't know where Hecarim was. And you basically tried to force a play completely blind. And you get punished for it, which is nice, because you tried to gank something with no information of enemy jungle. I would have not done Crux. I would have rather took the Scuttle. And now you would have had Scuttle, because Hecarim would have been not there in this game. You survive the dawn. Jinx had heal, by the way. Nice. So yeah, because I would have just secured this dragon vision and stuff like this. I'm not even sure. You do have a ping ward now, so maybe you just want to do it. There is no reason for you to just face check with Blastgun into Dragon Pit when their mid laner is missing, your mid laner is top lane with your top lane, your Shen doesn't have ult, no TP, your Lissandra just TP top lane again as it seems. You see two people on bot lane, plus mid lane is missing of enemy, so he could be bot lane, plus Hecarim is probably bot lane because Drake is up, plus you got a Marky as well, which is like most likely meaning that 4 people are bot lane at the moment that you don't see. And you just get core keyed for it. You even had Q. Just Q over here now. Oh, you got knocked back from Drake. Never mind. Okay. That's really unlucky. But I think there might have been a time window where he could have actually did it. But he has a Sense Weaver because he got 3 kills in the early game. Basically. Losing Infernal isn't that bad. Because Infernal is literally the worst Drake you can have. This sucks. Now you're tilted. Now you're tilted. Okay, I see it. That was complete tilt, I think. You know what would have tilted you even more? If I could tell you that you would have killed him. That you would have killed Hecarim. How does that sound for you? How does that sound that you would have killed him if you just would have smited him in the beginning? And then you would have not died and just get the kill. How does that sound? How does that sound? Is there a minion object flying? No, he just has 24 health. You know? Red Smite would have saved you. I mean, would have not just saved Hecarim and you would have been still alive. You probably would have gotten a double kill here. You probably could have picked up Seraphine because you probably took Triumph. Yes, you could have killed Seraphine at least as well. What? That's nice. Again, I mean, there are like two things now. First of all, I don't understand why you jump over here to get in range. Second of all, I don't know why Volibear ults like this. That was really weird. Maybe he's like predicting God and actually knew that you queue over. I'm not sure. As I said, I don't see a reason why you should jump over here and get in melee range with Volibear. When you can literally like abuse this wall. Second of all, you didn't red smite again. Third of all, you still didn't any information of where Hecarim currently is. So you basically always have to keep in mind, of course Shen should have ulted you, yes. And I can tell you're already tilted by this. Of course he should have ulted you. But still, after all, the play was still bad, even though it could have, you know, Shen could have avoided it by ulting. You shouldn't try to fight Corki as this. And you're giving away your red buff for free as well. To a Corki. Because you gave informations away, because you were farming midline wave, and he was like, yeah, well, I will just take red buff. And you go for a counter gank. Corki is moving through midline as well. But I can tell what went wrong here. Maybe I can tell what went wrong here. That Nami was questionable. Oh, Nami didn't ult. Jinx didn't ult. Jinx didn't heal. You didn't red smite again? I mean, you still have to actually work on your smiting. For now, basically what you can do is just smite everyone as soon as you jump on something. As soon as you jump on someone, just smite them. The only reason you shouldn't be doing this for first is like if you want to, if there's like a Drake coming up and you need Drake smite for Drake. That's literally the only reason. Because you get damage on hit and like a burn effect from it, which is true damage. Plus it's 20% reduced damage from smited targets. And 20% reduced damage can do a lot. Because let's say you just get like Vega ulted. Vega ult would normally do like 1k, but you'd smite him and it only deals 800 damage. Which is still going to kill you, probably. But that's like 200 damage. That's like... And it's not just having to be one ability. It can also be literally anything. I think you could have kited that a bit better, to be fair. Imagine you would have saved your Q and not jump on him. Then you would have lived. If you didn't jump into melee range of Hecarim, like I will show you here, because now your Q is on an 8-second cooldown because you didn't W before, and because you didn't have W. Then you could have not, you weren't in Q range and definitely not in auto attack range. What did you even buy? Did you go Divine? Yes, you did it. Go Divine. It's really nice for you. Nami didn't have to flash. Basically what happened here as well, you guys got a free kill on Tristana. But that didn't do anything. Because you guys just didn't do anything with this. You didn't do Drake, you didn't prepare Drake. I mean, I'm not talking about you, like I'm talking about like the team in general. You didn't prepare Nash, you didn't prepare Drake for it. Meanwhile, enemy's ADC is down. I guess enemy team inted. You should survive it, no? Yeah. And you still have Smite. So, that's nice. I mean, like the most mistakes that happen basically is in the early game, because like the late game is like more kind of Clown Fiesta-ish at the moment. And you don't have, yeah, if that would have been so much greed if you would have taken it. Corky's inting. You didn't smite him, by the way. And that might have lost the game as well. Yeah. Yeah, probably. You have 2 charges on your smite as well. 2 charges. Which means if you smite now, you will have smite in 15 seconds. Now you can Nash it, yes. If Hecarim doesn't do the 1v9 play of the century, I mean, that's another reason to just do Nash. But your team really doesn't want to do Nash. But like, it's okay-ish, I would say, because you deny an enemy Ocean Soul. So, but is anyone of your team having anti-heal? Nami has anti-heal with Knights. What? What is Night Harvester Nami? I don't even know what to say actually. Night Harvester Darby's Nami. I guess she's going full AP Nami when Noomstone just got buffed. And it's like the most broken item, and it's even better than she really is. I don't even know. Pretty sure you didn't have to flash. Yeah. I can say that you even had a good matchup in jungle, because in general, oh damn, double lift. Because yeah, it's really disgusting to play Hecarim into Kindred, because because you can't ult engage that easily, because every time you want to ult engage, Kindred just presses ult. I can tell it as an experience because I made it. Because I made the experience, because I was playing Kindred into, no, I was playing Hecarim into Kindred Veigar, which is like, it was literally unplayable for me. And yeah. So if I had to sum it now, I would just say you have to understand the general pathing of jungles, of enemy junglers. Basically the ganks that you did on top lane were literally flip ganks, because you were like, I have no idea where Hecarim is, but it could work. And it didn't work, yeah, basically. Which set you behind. Your bot lane could have probably done well, but you have a full AP Nami on your bot lane that is building Darbies as well. And not a single human being of you went for anti-heal besides Nami. Meanwhile, Volibear is healing, Hecarim is healing. Does this item give healing? It does give healing, right? He does have lifesteal, even though it's only 10%, depending on what runes he took. Tristana has like a heal, and Seraphine has heal plus Moonstone, and only Nami went gem tank, a gem tech, which is I don't know. I think you could have went for it as well, at least an Executioners, and yeah. And I don't get why Shen as well didn't go for Bramble Vest. Because he's having a lane playing into that is basically healing. And yeah. So basically you have to be more aware of enemy jungle. Where is enemy jungle? What is he doing right now? Where could he be? Where are my lanes? Where are enemy lanes? The lane states before you do something. Plus early game is basically where the games are getting won most of the times. And you could have just invaded Hack Room for free, because every single Hack Room player is definitely like full clearing. If you don't full clear on Hack Room, you're a madman, or you just know that you're getting invaded and you want to fight the 1v1. But into Kindred, Hack Room would probably lose it like 9 out of 10 times, I would say. So you'd have been stronger as well. Yeah. I don't know what I forgot, but if you got questions, you can just hit me up and I will just talk with you about it. Plus, in some matchups, it could be also worth to go Conqueror on Kindred, by the way, if enemies have more tanks. And I think it's okay in this case, depending on how you played it, it's okay, I guess. But you can also go Conqueror on Kindred. And yeah, that's basically it. So if you got questions, then hit me up. There was a really fast review actually. Normally I stick for longer. Normally I also talk about like lane setups and stuff like this. Like depending on the lane state, I would say that bot lane should be winning on this side. I took the wrong thing. Did I? Yeah. That bot lane should be winning here. Mid lane should probably also be winning here. You win jungle, and I don't know about Shen, but Shen should probably win it, I guess, because it's Shen. But I don't know about that much about matchups. I could be wrong on bot lane as well. I'm like, that's like pretty, I don't know. Yeah. I think bot lane should win this year. Yeah. And yeah, itemization is okay-ish, I would say. Normally I would build Tabis, but you probably win Tabis because he does auto attacks, he does auto attacks, he does auto attacks, he does auto attacks, he does auto attacks. Like literally every single one of them does auto attacks. But Antil would have helped a lot. He's even going for Spirit, I guess. And like for Spirit here. And so Hack Room basically just, I don't know. So it was more like a general, like a few flip ganks that maybe could have been avoided. Plus you would have gotten a few kills more if you would have smited them. And you probably would have died a few times less if you... if you would have smited them. Because of reduced damage, and you didn't get one-shotted by Corki a few times. Which is unlucky that he got a free early game lead. But yeah, if you got questions, then hit me up and just keep on trying, I guess.